My mom interrupted my wedding day just to tell the guests that my younger sister was pregnant. Everyone clapped for a little Lily, as if it was her special day and not mine. At the end of the party, my mother finally noticed that I was upset.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Everyone keeps asking me what is up with the bride's face.
I told her that she should shift the guests' attention to my sister's face, since she was the real star of the day. My mom used to come up with solutions rather quickly. So she offered me something as an apology.
I invite you and your husband to spend your honeymoon by the ocean. I will cover the flights and all expenses, but please, smile.
I felt my mother's care, and I finally cheered up. But it didn't last long, as I saw my sister and her husband on a plane. As it turned out, my mom invited them as well. However, their seats were in business class. While Lily greeted us with her naive smile, her husband, Derek, kept flirting with the flight attendant. So typical of him. When my sister failed to notice it, I came up with a plan. Your hands are so strong, Derek. He clearly enjoyed my attention. So I've decided to raise the stakes. And started walking in front of him wearing revealing clothing. He was looking at me like a hungry puppy. One day, in the middle of the dinner party, I texted him. It's so boring here. Maybe we can have some fun in the bedroom. Derek was thrilled about it. He winked at me and went upstairs. It was time for the show to really begin. So I told Lily that her husband lustfully called me upstairs. It's probably just a misunderstanding, but I had to tell you. Of course, I said it loud enough so my mother could hear it. I wanted her to see that Lily didn't have a perfect life after all. However, something unexpected happened. Instead of scratching her husband's face, Lily burst out laughing.
Put on your pants, you poor thing.
My mother started yelling at him, and she screamed so loud that all the guests came to see what was happening. My mom was terribly ashamed, but Lily seemed happy.
Finally, your plan failed. I don't have to pretend anymore.
I stood in the middle of the living room, visibly confused. I didn't get what was happening. That night, I had my first real talk with my sister. And she told me that she was not interested in men. Derek was a nobody to her. He was just a guy who pretended to be her husband, and it was all my mother's idea.
She didn't want people to know that I am special.
That was the reason why Mom kept giving Lily and her fake husband lots of gifts. And why she paid for a donor to get my sister pregnant. At that moment, I realized how cruel my mother was. The very next morning, my sister and I left the house. Even though Mom tried to stop us.
I am expecting some important guests today. Please, don't leave me alone.
Our minds were made up. I fixed my relationship with Lily. And as it turned out, it was much more pleasant to be there for each other than have to live with lies or compete with each other. A lie is a short blanket that always keeps your feet cold.